Today, we're diving into the vibrant world of acrylic pouring with the exciting flip cup technique. If you've ever wanted to create stunning abstract pieces with a burst of color, this is the perfect place to start. We're covering each step, from gathering your supplies to giving your finished piece a glossy, protective varnish. Let's create some art magic. Step 1, gathering supplies. Before we begin, let's go over the supplies you'll need to make the process smooth and enjoyable. You'll need a set of acrylic paints in your favorite colors. Look for high-quality, highly pigmented paints. They give a richer, more vivid look to your artwork. We'll also need a pouring medium, which helps the paint flow smoothly. Or if you're just starting out, water can work too, but it may give a slightly different effect. Don't forget your plastic cups for mixing, a canvas in the size you want, and some items for protection. Gloves to keep your hands clean and a tarp to protect your workspace. Acrylic pouring can be messy, so you'll thank yourself later for the prep. Gather paper towels and a small stick or palette knife for touch-ups as well. Step 2, preparing the paint. Now let's prepare our paints. Grab your plastic cups and pour each color into its own cup. If you're using pouring medium, add it in now, about 1 part paint to 1 part medium. If you're using water instead, pour in just enough to make the consistency flow. Stir each color thoroughly to get a smooth texture that flows like warm honey. Not too thick, not too runny. That's the secret to achieving those beautiful pours. For those looking to add extra flair, you can also add a few drops of silicone oil, more pouring medium, or even a bit of water if you're experimenting. Each option gives a unique effect, from vibrant cells to interesting swirls and patterns. So try different approaches until you find your style. Step 3, layering the colors in the flip cup. Now for one of the most exciting steps, layering our colors in the cup. Take an empty cup and pour in each color one at a time. Start with a small amount of your base color, then alternate between all the shades you're using. Try pouring from different heights, allowing some colors to sink and others to sit on top. This creates depth in your pour and adds variety to the cells and patterns. Layer until the cup is about 3/4 full. Don't overfill it, or you might lose some of those gorgeous colors when you flip. Step 4, the flip. Now it's time to take the plunge, the flip. Take your prepared canvas and place it face down on top of the cup. Hold both securely, and in one smooth motion, flip it over. This creates a rush of color and flow that brings your painting to life. Let the cup sit for a few seconds to let the paint settle and mix. The anticipation is part of the fun, and soon we'll lift the cup to reveal the magic inside. Step 5, releasing the paint. Moment of truth. Gently lift the cup off the canvas and watch as the colors flow out in beautiful patterns. But this is where each pour becomes unique. Start tilting the canvas slowly, allowing the paint to spread and flow naturally. Move in different directions to ensure every part of the canvas is covered, but don't rush. The beauty of this technique is in those swirling cells and gradients, so take your time. Step 6, touch-ups and edges. As the colors settle, take a moment to look over your painting. If you see any spots missing paint or if the edges look bare, use a small stick, a brush, or even your gloved finger to guide the paint along. Covering the edges adds a finishing touch, and don't worry if some paint drips over the sides. It adds a natural, dynamic feel to the piece. Step 7, drying the painting. Once you're satisfied with the look, it's time to let it dry. Acrylic pours need time to cure, so place your canvas somewhere safe, level, and undisturbed. Give it at least 24 to 48 hours to dry completely. Avoid moving or covering it to prevent dust from settling. Remember, patience here leads to a beautiful, smooth finish. Step 8, finishing the painting with resin or varnish. Now for the final step. For some pieces, like our Guardians of the Galaxy canvas wall art, we use a resin process to create an ultra-glossy glass-like finish that enhances colors and makes the painting stand out. Resin not only looks stunning, but also adds a durable, protective layer to your artwork. Mix the resin carefully. Pour it over the painting, and spread it with a spatula or gloved hand. Let it settle, removing bubbles with a heat gun if needed. Resin takes time to cure, so leave it undisturbed in a dust-free area for up to 72 hours. Alternatively, for a simpler finish, a glossy varnish also protects and adds shine. Using a soft brush or spray varnish, apply thin, even layers, letting each coat dry. The final touch brings out the colors and keeps your piece vibrant and protected. And there you have it, a stunning, one-of-a-kind flip cup pour painting. Acrylic pouring is an addictive process, and each piece tells its own story. We hope this inspires you to create something uniquely yours. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more creative tips and inspiration. And remember, you can visit our website for prints, accessories, and apparel, featuring original artwork and AI-inspired designs, perfect for bringing art into every part of life. Discover more at Nikki Art of Love, home decor, clothing and accessories with original artwork and AI-inspired designs.